Hey guys, it's Janika. Today I want to share something that I think can help you in seasons where you might be feeling some fear or where you just might be weary. And this is just in the context of trusting God. Throughout the book of Psalms, we see David crying out to God to save him from so much distress. But, not only that, we also see him praising God before the deliverance comes. And so David, he didn't pretend that fear wasn't there. He acknowledged it, but he didn't stay in it. Like, he chose not to stay in it. He encouraged himself in the Lord, and he made the decision to trust God right in the middle of everything. Psalm 56:3-4, it says, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you, in God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me?" And so David is saying, like, yes, fear, it's showing up, but I choose trust. And he reminds himself of who God is. Psalm 57, he says, "Have mercy on me, my God. Have mercy on me, for in you I take refuge. I will take refuge in the shadow of your wings until the disaster has passed. I cry out to God Most High, to God who vindicates me. He sends from heaven and saves me." Wow. So, these were moments when David was literally fearing for his life. Remember, he was on the run. He was hiding in caves. And even then, he just kept calling on God. He just kept trusting that God would save him. And because David trusted that God was going to deliver him, he didn't have to stay bound by that fear. Now, this is not easy. It's just not easy. It is not easy, guys, but it is possible. And so today I just want this to be a reminder for myself as well, for us to just be like David in those moments of affliction, to call on God honestly, and then to just encourage ourselves in the Lord, to trust that he will remain faithful to his promises even when we don't see the outcome yet. I was listening to another video, and the lady was saying, like, God is not going to fail us. And that just touched me so much. God will not fail you. He does not fail. He does not fail, right? And so let us continue to trust in him. And then let us also remember to let go of our how and remain open to God's. So many times we decide in our minds how he should do a thing and how he should move in our lives. And when he doesn't move the way we expect him to move, we think that he's failed us, or that he's just not going to do it, or, it's not going to work out. But, God doesn't think the way we think, right? His ways are higher, Isaiah 55 tells us. So even though it can be really difficult at times, I'm being reminded that trusting God is about trusting that it will be done in his own better way, and trusting that there is peace in that way. Amen. And so let us just trust Elohim to give us the strength. Let us trust that Jehovah Jireh is going to provide for us, because that's what he does. Let us trust Jehovah Nisi is going to fight our battles. Amen. And let us trust El Shaddai when he says he is more than enough, right? Let's trust God because he is who he says he is. And I'll leave you with these two scriptures. Isaiah 41:10 just reminds us to not be afraid. It says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And then the second one is a verse to remind you when you're weary. Just declare this over yourself and ask God to renew your strength. It's Isaiah 40:31. Isaiah 40:31 promises us, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Amen. And so thank you guys for watching. I pray that this encouraged you today. If it did, you're welcome to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.